Hello everybody, today I'm bringing you a stealth action hybrid known as Deadbolt. It is a challenging game where you play as a Reaper, hired to quell the undead uprising. Basically, a fireplace gives you missions and you go carry them out with a certain finesse, I guess you could call it, and quite a bit of arsenal. The main thing about this game, though, is that you die in one hit, which means you really have to turn up the stealth and be quite clever on how you deal with things. This is brought to us by Apu Games, who brought us Risk of Rain, which is a very hard game also. It's an action platformer. And so far I've been surprised I haven't seen much on this game. It's actually pretty fun. I had a good time with it. Alright, let me show you what's over here. Got the standard new game, load game. Now load custom. Basically, custom maps can be made and loaded into the game so that you can play them. It's sort of like a challenge match thing, or a challenge map. They also have credits, and now options. Under options, it's pretty. It's pretty standard. There's not a lot to it. There's the audio settings where you can turn up master value music, diegetic music. I've not actually turned this off. See what it does. Let's see what it does. Then there's the usual VSync on. Graphics settings. Flashing lights, gore, blood, turn it off for some reason, full screen on or off, and then controls. All right, let's see what that does. Yes, quick game menu. All right, I'm gonna load up a game, or I'm gonna start a new game. Show you guys how it works. I don't want to spoil the sort of end game-ish kind of stuff. Well, not end game, but towards the end of the game kind of maps they have. Because they get really wonky and hard. Like, you have to consider what you're doing. Alright. So, standard controls for stuff. Now, these guys are usually, like, right now you won't hear it because, you know, quite frankly, it's first level and he's pointing the other direction. But, like, you get weapons like knives and guns and that sort of thing. And you could throw knives and melee weapons, and usually they'll kill in one hit. There's bigger guys with shotguns that won't quite do it too. Just demonstrate that. Alright. You go downstairs. Now, this guy's on the toilet. I kind of feel bad for him. I'll kill him anyway. Hey, bud. Alright, now here's the fun part. You can enter vents. And when you enter vents, you basically... I'll just show you. You turn into smoke, and you can travel through them into different areas where there's other vents. Like right now, I'm going to drop down. Oh, and you can see there, you die in one hit, so you gotta be careful. Basically, you want to not get killed. But it's very tough because you got to think of what you're doing. Like, for instance, sometimes you'll want to lure people in and turn off the lights and that sort of thing. Let me open this door. Hey, bud. Hi. Alright. Ooh. Weird. I have free sync, so... I wonder if this is running in 30 FPS. I didn't think about that when I did that. Oops. Okay. Usually I have free sync on, so that's not an issue, but I guess, you know, how that goes sometimes. Alright, well, now you can see I'm gonna die because I didn't plan properly, and I threw my knife at the dude. Now I have no weapon. Kinda sucks. Just like that. Alright, so basically what you want to do is kill everybody here. As you can see, kind of like that. Alright, now what I'm going to do is go up the stairs and quickly throw it at this dude. Like that. Now you can take cover in places. You see how he did that? You can wait for him and then shoot him in the head. Pretty simple. As the game goes further, it introduces different mechanics to you. Like, you know, shooting out lights. So. And events. Pick up another weapon. Alright, you see? You see how they reacted to me, you know, busting up their chops? Oh, yeah. They'll, basically, if an enemy hears you, it will run towards you and try to kill you. What you want to do is make sure that doesn't happen. And so you plan to either lure them in or, you know, just standard stuff. Alright. And this is like your HUD area when you're not doing a mission. See this candle dude? He's kind of cool. He just does nothing though. You can go over here, turn on lights, yada yada yada. There's here's the mission book. You choose missions. And here you sit down and you speak to the fireplace. Fireplace gives you missions. Over here he'll let you know what's going down and you can get the intel and what exactly are you facing. Alright, and then you go over here, choose your mission. Alright, so first one is noisy neighbors. I'll just show you this one last mission just so you know how it goes. Alright, now you could enter this house and shoot this guy, but then you'd have to deal with all of them. And that would suck. What you want to do is kind of plan what you're doing. For instance, I'm going to lure this guy over here with a knock. I hide in here. And then I'm going to punch him to death. See? There. The only issue is now I'm out of ammo. So, what I want to do, sneak over here, grab this gun, shoot that motherfucker in the head, go over here, knock a bit. Hey, bud. Oh. And you see they could do stuff like that, where they can hit you from cover. Now, people shooting at you wouldn't be able to do that, obviously, but people can melee you and all that fun stuff. Oh. Now, as you can see, stuff like cassettes are dropped, and you can basically review those. And they'll give you information and stuff for the kind of the story in the background of the game. Alright, what you want to do is try to get a headshot the best you can. It saves ammo. Alright, go and lure them in. Hey, bud. Alright, I'm gonna leave him alone for now. Go in here. This poor bastard. Dead. Oh, that's how you do it. Let's take care of this dude here. And just punch him to death. Fun times. Fun times. One of the things you can't do is just, like, even when you're undercover, you just can't shoot people. You have to take aim. We wait until he's turned around and... Hey, bud. Alright, and then at the end of the mission, it lets you know that you've done your thing and you need to go in the car and leave. Alright. Other than that, you can go over here now that we've unlocked this and listen to cassettes and that sort of thing. It'll tell you a little bit of backstory about why the zombies are like they are and why they're all hip-hop druggies and stuff like that. Now, honestly, there's really not much to it. It's actually a pretty simple game, but it's quite hard once it gets into later levels. And it takes quite a bit of patience, because sometimes just things will happen that you're not even paying attention to and you'll just die. Like, for example, there's a certain type of enemy where it basically, it's looking out for something. I'm trying not to spoil how it works, but basically this enemy, you basically want to sneak around it, but it always has its eyes kind of somewhere else. So you want to get behind the eyes. But then on some levels, both of them are looking at each other. Like, there'll be two enemies in a room and they'll be looking at each other. And that can get pretty hard, trying to sneak around that or trying to quickly disable both of them before their bodies start shooting at you. That sort of thing. Other than that, I enjoyed this little game. It's pretty fun. It's $10 on Steam, so it's not really a hole in your pocket. Yeah. There's custom maps, and, you know, just keeps a little bit of longevity going. And overall, I've enjoyed my time with this game. I recommend it. Anyway, this has been Deadbolt. Have a nice day, guys.